Nobody hires a newbie anymore. Then how to start freelancing with no experience? This is a question which probably every freelancer has when he starts his journey in the world of freelancing. In this video today, we're going to talk about exactly that point. How you can start your journey, how you can start getting work when you actually have no experience in freelancing. The two things that I can tell you are that you need to be different. You need to be different from the lot which are already there, and you need to prove that you can do that work or you can deliver even if you do not have any experience. Let's talk more about this in this video. My name is Stan and you are watching the Indian Freelancer YouTube channel. On this channel, I talk about freelancing, I talk about making money online. So if these things are of interest, please subscribe and stay connected. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's start the video. It is a fact that if you do not have enough experience, not a lot of people would want to hire you for doing that job. If you also want to hire somebody to do some of your work, will you go with somebody who already has experience of doing that work, or you want to go with somebody who has just joined and who just tells you that he can do it, but you do not see what he can do, what he has done till now? Which one will you choose? It's the same thing with your buyers as well. Don't think that buyers are from a different planet and they will think differently. No, they will also think the way that you think. So if you're not hiring somebody who does not have anything to show, who's just newbie, why would a buyer hire you when you start your journey? The two things that I said are that you can try to be different. Approach the buyer differently, do something different from the traditional things that everybody else does. And the other thing is that you need to instill the trust in your buyer's mind that you can do that work even if you do not have any experience. How? Let's talk about that. One thing that 99% freelancers do not do is that they do not make their portfolio. Even if they have a lot of things that in their skills, they know a lot of things, but they do not show it. Okay, in Hindi we say जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, that what shows gets sold. So if you're not able to sell yourself, you should be able to at least show your skills or your potential. That is very important. The best way of making your portfolio is to make a website of your own. You can put your name, you can put your organization's name, and then you can showcase all the things that you can do as a freelancer. This is a very easy and very prominent way or professional way of making your portfolio and making your presence felt. As I said, most of the freelancers do not do that, and that's one thing that can set you apart from others. You can be different. You can, when you approach a client, you can directly show him, this is my website, and if you go to this portfolio page, you'll see whatever I have done or whatever I have done so far and I can do in the future. That will give a lot of confidence to your buyers. Even if you're a newbie, even if you do not have any experience, the buyer would know that this guy has done these things, so he has the potential, and probably if I know or if I need something of those sorts, I can hire him. That's a very important thing. So please utilize that thing. Build yourself a website. If you want, you can get professional help, and if you do not want that, you can learn how to build websites and create a website. It's not very tough. It's just one pager or two page websites that you need for your portfolio. You're not going to build Amazon.com, right? So don't worry about it. You can build it very easily. You can actually have it for free on Blogger. I've made videos on how to create a blog on Blogger or a website on WordPress. Watch those videos. They're very easy things. You can do it yourself, trust me. And once you have that page with you, that will be kind of a extra thing that you are adding to your portfolio, to your profile when you talk to a customer. Very important. The second thing that you can do is to go to these freelancing websites like upwork.com, fiverr.com, freelancer.com, peoplepowerwork.com, and this guru.com. You can go there and you can search for the kind of projects that you can do on those platforms. That will give you an idea, and you can probably make a profile on that, and you can apply for those jobs as well. However, understand that this work is not 100% yours. I mean, the money that you are going to generate from those works are not going to be 100% yours, because each of these platforms will take up some 20 to 30% of the fees as their commission. So you're not getting 100%, you're only getting 80 to 70%, right? So keep that in mind, and when you approach there, when you go to these platforms, build your profile, make your pricing ready, all these things need to be also calculated. Now, I have been a freelancer, I have been an active freelancer on these websites. I've been working on these websites for a long time now, but then for last 5 6 years I'm doing it full time. I know the struggle people go through when they get into these websites. That's absolutely fine. You can be different. You have your website ready, right? So when you go there and you see that you're a newcomer, you still have an edge over the others. One other thing that most of the freelancers would tell you to do or suggest you to do is to offer free work. Now you can go to your network, your friends and family. You can talk to them about your skills, about what you do as a freelancer, and you can offer them free work. You can tell them that, okay, if you're a doctor, if you need a page of your own, I'll build it for you. Suppose you are a web designer, okay, so you can tell them that I'll build the website for you, but you also let me put my name or the link to my website on your website as well. That will also help. However, I'm not too much for this kind of work. I know that initially when you do not have any experience, you can probably gather experience while doing free work, but I would say that you can do kind of a part free, part paid work. Okay, you can tell them that, if you go to the market and if you hire somebody who has experience, he would probably charge you 10,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees for making this website, but I will do it for 15,000 rupees. Okay, or I'll do it for probably 50% of the cost, and you don't have to worry about the hosting and domain. I'll get those for you. That can be a good approach. Okay, that will show that you are not available too much to everybody. Okay, you're not doing it for free as a charity, and also it will help you to gather those initial links to your website and also the stamps of your experience. Okay, so I would suggest that you do part free and part paid kind of work. But then if you are not getting that kind of thing, and if somebody is insisting that you do it for free, probably one or two things you can do actually for free as well. But then think about the time that you are going to invest in that, and decide on that basis. One other thing that freelancers do not do, at least in India, they do not do, is to network. Okay, to tell people about themselves that I am doing this work, I have left my job probably, or I'm doing it along with my job. But then these are the things that I know, these are the things that I'm doing online for a lot of people. Why can't I not do it for you? Okay, why can I not do it for you? This is a very important thing. A lot of people around me whom I know who are freelancers, or who do different things online, they do not want to tell others. Others means even their closest family members do not know what exactly they do. This is not the correct way of going. Okay, so what you can do is you can probably network with people, your family first, your family and friends, then their friends and their acquaintances. You can talk to them, you can make them know, or at least make them aware of what you do, what your portfolio. Probably this is where you need a website. This is where you need to send people to. You can go there and find out what exactly I do. Okay, very important. That's why I talk about the website so much. Anyways, so network with these people, network within your circle, tell them, make them aware of what you do, and also ask them to refer you to different people. This is one of the most prominent or most easiest way of getting work as a freelancer. This has been working since ages, and often it's been overlooked. Many people today in India thinks that The moment I start my freelancing career, I have to go to upwork.com and make my profile. That is also there, that is also a part of it, okay, but that's not the entire thing. Your networking, your physical bonding with people, talking to them, meeting up, that is still the number one way of getting freelance work. So please do that. Please do not hesitate while telling people about what you do. Very important. To take it a little bit further, you can also post about your work, post about your website on your Facebook page, on LinkedIn, and also you can ask your friends and family to share those links with their groups, with their friends on Facebook. It is going to bring a lot of traffic, at initially at least a lot of questions to you, whether you can do that, what are you doing, can I see some of your work. These kind of questions at least you will get. That is also very, very useful initially when you start freelancing. Another thing is this internship. Now internship is not very, very old, okay, in the freelancing work, because when I started there was no such option, but there is something called internshala.com. In India you can go to that website, you can see what are the different opportunities available, and you can probably get a few intern projects and do those also will give you a lot of experience, a real-time experience, which will help you in doing your work when you start as a freelancer. Now those were my tips, what you can do to start with when you do not have any experience as a freelancer. I'll tell you one thing which you should not do when you start as a freelancer. Now, as you know that you have to go to this freelancing websites like Fiverr, Upwork, freelancer.com and make profile there. But then when you make your profile there, when you start, you will not have any reviews. Neither you will have any ratings. Okay, no ratings, no reviews, nothing to judge whether you can do your work or not. When you are absolutely new, a lot of people tend to buy reviews. A lot of people tend to buy ratings. Okay, they fake those ratings and reviews. They ask their friends to buy gigs for them, or buy their services and rate them, okay, and write a review for them. Please do not do that. I know it can help you initially if you get 5 to 10 reviews or ratings like that. It can boost your initial very newbie profile, but then this is not something you want to start your career with. Remember that you are going to start your career and you are going to do this work for next 10, 15, 20 years. If you start it based on a lie, maybe people will not come to know, maybe your buyers will not come to know, maybe these profiles or these platforms will not come to know, but you will know. You will never forget this. It's not that after 2 years, 3 years you will forget. A lot of people get jobs, get things with fake certificates, right? Today morning I saw Accenture is trying to remove those people who have joined with fake certificates. This what I'm talking about is no different than that. Okay, this is something ethical. I know everybody has a different way of looking into ethical things, but then if you take my word, please refrain from doing those things. Okay, all right, so that would be just a request. It is up to you to decide. Now that's all I had in this video. I hope you got something useful from this video. If you did, please give me a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My name is Stan and I create videos on freelancing and different aspects of the life of a freelancer on this channel. If you like these things, please consider subscribing. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.